Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Willem, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of eProd Solutions. It's very difficult for the tens of thousands of commodity traders, food processors in Africa to source from the millions of small-scale farmers. So it becomes more and more difficult because food safety requirements are there for the export market, but also more and more for the local market. The data requirements demand really that institutions or the traders use digital systems. And specifically, this is also more and more important for the access to finance. To keep their transaction costs low, analyze their risks, digital tools are also more and more important. So we offer a supply chain management platform that is used by commodity traders, food processors, farmer cooperatives. It's a relatively affordable platform, which is an ERP, so it's easy to integrate. It's really designed to integrate with other platforms, so it's interoperable, and it can synchronize in a low bandwidth area, like for example a 2G, and it can also work fully offline. So still in many places in Africa, that is, of course, absolutely critical. And there's a lot of data in the system that can be used, for example, for market compliance or just reporting on the impact on the environmental, social, or governance indicators. So we are a Kenyan-based company. We work actually in 22 countries in total, mainly in sub-Saharan Africa. And what is interesting, we work in many different sectors. So all the big commodities, coffee, cocoa, rubber, sugarcane, the grains, pulses, oil crops, all the smallholder crops. And so we have a very generic system that can be used in many different circumstances. So the platform is designed to be used by the trader, by the staff, for example, the field staff of the commodity trade or the farmer cooperative, to have that relationship with the farmers. So this helps to build trust and then links basically farmers to structured markets. The platform can also help to share information, for example, with financial institutions that normally would not be able to deal really with small-scale farmers, as it provides a lot of alternative credit scoring data, KYC data. Then the platform can also help through its traceability and through all the data that is in the system, for example, for certification or for compliance with the EUDR, CSDDD. It can help with market access. And as there is a lot of data in the system, it can also be configured to the stakeholder platform. For example, NGOs impact, as I mentioned, banks can do credit scoring. International traders can exchange traceability data, so for market compliance. So we have quite a long history. We actually started as the co-founder started in the trade of chili peppers, international commodity trade, and we were ourselves contracting about 8,000 farmers in 300 groups at the coast of Kenya. It was 11 years later that we commercialized the system. In the meantime, we have sold the other company. Both Equator Kenya and eProd have been a member from the Business Call to Action, a UNDP platform for its inclusive business model. And in the meantime, the company has actually grown to those countries and all the different sectors that I mentioned. And we have more and more strategic partnerships, like we work with Mastercard Corporation, AgroCares for soil analysis, Hello Tractor. As we speak, we have a webinar going on with Sowaso. It's a trading platform. So in our revenue model, we have an annual license fee. About half our income is at the moment from renewal or first-time annual licenses. About 30% is for customizations that clients require. Ideally, we shouldn't have to let clients pay for that, but that's also one of the reasons why we are raising capital. And about 20% comes from additional training for the clients. Now, there's a big market opportunity for platforms like eProd, especially those that can link to AgriTech. I want to emphasize, we don't want to give loans ourselves, and there are plenty of examples that you all know where this has gone terribly wrong. So we basically want to enable financial institutions to give access to finance. Now, we started as a supply chain management platform, and actually we really try to be affordable because we know from experience that is realistic. So we are actually on the lower side of what has been indicated in a quite a well-documented document report by Dalberg as an opportunity as a supply chain management platform, have an annual revenue per user of between €0.5 and €9 per farmer per year. So we are on the lower side. We think that there's not a lot of room to increase this. We are not really a market platform because our clients, they are the market. Advisory services, we have many integrations. I'm actually at a conference with IRI, one of the CG centers, to discuss integrations for advisory services, but the willingness to pay is very little. Now, the only opportunity for us is really for the financial access. And we work with several banks. In all the countries we work, farmers need to be paid. So we already have a relationship with many banks through API or bulk instructions for payments, but we also are developing financial packages. For example, with INM Bank, NCBA, Stanbic Bank. And that is a real opportunity to increase the revenue. So we have quite a strong team. In total, we have about 28 staff. We have the 3 founders, and then we have very strong people for admin finance, software development, and also client operations. We have a number of advisors that have either retired or they have enough time or passion to help us. So they're basically volunteers. It's not an official board, but we get support from very senior people. And we try to raise capital, mainly to improve the user experience. Our system has been used for 20 years. So there's a lot of improvement possible on the user experience. Actually, through GSMA next week, we have some support on the UX, UI. We need to invest in leadership. We have raised the company by mainly from with very junior people that we have trained. But now it's a time to invest in more senior people. We want to invest in developing a SaaS model. We need to expand and open an office in West Africa as we have a strong presence there. And specifically, we want to need some additional functionality to become more like an ag fintech. There's a lot of issues also on the compliance side, like EUDR. We have been selected by different organizations as one of the solutions providers for the EUDR, like the ASCA, UN, ITC, etc. So that's a very big market opportunity for us. So we want to raise €2 million, $2 million, and about half that we will invest in the technology, in the product, 20% in staff, specifically this senior leadership, and some of it will go to, like 30% will go to strengthening the sales and marketing. So far, we never really had a marketing team. We've done some digital marketing, but most of the sales is actually generated by the 2 co-founders and word of mouth. So, of course, this investment will result in a growth of the revenue and followed by the EBITDA. It will take at least 2 years before this really will be reflected in the numbers. So that's why you see a steep increase in 2027. We had some external support from VC4A, probably know them, also on the modeling, the financial modeling, and we had a valuation model, a model that came up with a valuation of $8 million, with also an upper side there. And with this investment, we will achieve impact. We expect to grow by 28 to 3 million farmers and work with about 15 different financial institutions to develop this innovative financial models. This company has proven itself that it is sustainable. It's not extremely profitable, but at least it has proven that it can operate in this market. People are renewing the licenses, and the company has no external debt. So if you're interested, please reach out, and we would be very happy to discuss with you in more detail. Thank you very much.